Hey, this is TLC, Totally Loving Cannons, Totally Loving Championships. Got something special for you. How about it? 1, 2, 3.
Hello, this is Matt Davidson from TimeOutEnt. Here with Terry Cox and Mr. Moneyman, minority owner, partial owner, Texas Revolution up here in Allen, arena football team. Terry, how you feeling tonight?
Hey, I'm feeling good. On the scoreboard, it's looking good, 47-3 right now. But hey, it's typical for us to do to crush people like this. We got a pretty good ball club this year. Got a new quarterback in. We're excited about.
I talked to your quarterback during halftime. He was talking about he was going to put up 100 points. You think he's going to get it?
I don't know. I'd love that. We ought to have some kind of promotion. If we get 100, then everybody gets a steak dinner at Texas Land and Cattle or somewhere, huh?
I know for sure. I heard CC's Pizza. If they get 100 points, you get a CC's Pizza. So what kind of things do you love the most about being able to be here and be in this atmosphere and be a part of the ownership team?
Well, for me, Matt, the greatest bonus to me is looking around and seeing all the kids and the family. It's a very open environment for people to bring their children, a very great family atmosphere. People can come in. It's not an expensive thing. We give away this year, free tickets to kiddos if you buy an adult ticket. So people can bring their kids up here, and it's just kind of a great arena, but it's a secure environment. We've got great security here. So it's a place where you can actually enjoy the game and take a deep breath too. I've got 3 kiddos myself, so I know what it's like to be able to have a place where you can let kids run free. But that's the exciting thing is, right behind your camera guy, you got kids jumping around. Well, we had at halftime, we had our dancers out there with a little dance team that's local, so it's fun to watch the kiddos come in and be a part. So the family atmosphere is one of the things that was attractive to me. 2, hey, it's sports, buddy. We all love sports. It's an opportunity to come out and cheer and root for guys, and some of this is guys that are trying to get to the next level. Some of it's guys that have been at the next level, but they're not ready to hang it up. So it provides an opportunity for guys to do something.
You see a lot of former Cowboys here and around and about. You just want to talk about the atmosphere and how fun it is to be able to meet some of your former Cowboy greats?
Absolutely. Fortunately, I've been able to meet a lot of those guys through some different sports connections, game day sports tours, star sports tours, especially game day sports tours has been incredibly good to me. But we have some guys, George Teague was here tonight. You got to meet George, but Terry Glenn's been up here. We've had Wendell Davis up here. Devin Wyman was a coach. David Beeler comes up quite a bit. Even Tony Mack, the former lightweight champion, MMA champion for the state of Texas. So it's nice to have those guys running around and enjoying. Lale Collins has come up. Linda Brenner from the Lingerie Football League has been here. So a lot of those guys, they love to just hang out and be around sports, and this is a nice environment for them to come and be with a smaller crowd, but still be able to get out and enjoy something.
You just want to talk about, to the people that don't really get to know you too well, what kind of things you do on a regular basis and the fundraising that you do as well?
Well, everybody calls me TLC or Mr. Money, like you said, but TLC is a fundraising company. We manufacture products that are able to be distributed to groups in schools and youth organizations that may not be budgeted by either the school district or the campus. And so TLC provides that opportunity, whether it's cookie dough or whether it's discount cards. We're also a screen print and embroidery company, promotional products company. So a lot of the here in the arena, all of the shirts that you see that go out and a lot of the jerseys, they're things that TLC prints. But in the schools, whether it's field day shirts or faculty uniforms or something like that, we're able to help with that. And then obviously we partner with guys like you. I'm very happy with Christian Radio. Just a big shout out to K-Love and Air One, especially Air One here in the Dallas market, KLTY. ESPN 105.3 The Fan, those guys are getting more involved with us. Wrecking Ball, you met Greg Wilson earlier, Wrecking Ball. A lot of those guys, Miss Price, Cowboys #1 fan, bringing those guys in brings an atmosphere where a lot of people want to come and meet them and they can get autographs and take pictures and have a VIP moment with those guys. So that's a lot of fun for me to be able to provide.
You just want to talk about the way that city of Allen has kind of embraced you guys?
Well, Allen, kind of like Arlington years ago kind of became Dallas's sports mecca. Allen's kind of done the same thing because right here in this arena, you got the Allen Americans that play here. You've also got the Dallas Sidekicks that play here. My buddy, shout out to Nestor Hernandez, coming back to Dallas this year. And then you've got ours. And then this arena's done a really good job of marketing itself in concerts. We've had Megan Trainor here in the arena this year, Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20, Goo Goo Dolls, Counting Crows, 21 Pilots when they were on the way up. They did a show here, and then 45 days later, they sold out American Airlines Center. So this arena's been good, but Allen has done a great job of presenting himself. Top Golf, obviously a big deal. Ken May and his staff built right next door. The shops here are really good. I know you and I went out to Pluckers right before this. Which is one of my big places I love, because being from Tyler, I like to eat at places I don't normally do. But the shopping opportunity here, along with the sports opportunity, it's something that if you're within about 35 or 40 miles of here, hey, there's a lot going on in Allen, Texas. They've made themselves kind of like Arlington did down there. They've become kind of the minor league opportunity to come see something. And not too far away right there at Frisco, you know, you got Frisco Rough Riders and the Texas Legends. So this area has really got a whole lot to offer as far as sports, if you like sports. I may have to move from Tyler here, though. It costs me so much money. Thank you, George Bush Turnpike.
Exactly. Do you just want to talk about the way that you were able to come upon this opportunity?
Absolutely. My relationship with Michael and Megan Creel and Dave Creel with Game Day Sports Tours, in doing that, I got to meet a lot of the Cowboys players and take pictures and have autographs. And being a sports fan, hey, one of the good things about a game is if the ball goes in the stands, you get to keep it. So our players kind of help that along a little bit from time to time. But yeah, having that relationship with them, they had a partnership up here a year and a half ago, and just as a byproduct of that, the residual effect of that was that I got to meet a lot of the players and create relationships and friendships. And then, you know, just like you and any other business, you have to create the dynamics and you got to create the relationships yourself once given the opportunity. So I've been able to fortunately do that. So, hey, TLC means a lot of things. Totally loving Cannons, totally loving Cowboys, totally loving a championship this year, I hope. We need to win the ring this year. You know, we got the best record in the league last year and then lost in the first round. The year before that, we got to the championship game and lost. So it's time for us to win a ring. You know, kind of my saying with Tim Brown, you know, you didn't mention this, but Tim Brown, former Heisman Trophy winner, LA Raider, Hall of Famer for the NFL. You know, he's our GM, he's our acting GM, and Tommy Benizio and John and Dave and all the guys in the home office, they do a great job. But my big saying to Tim is kind of like Beyonce said, it's time to put a ring on it. So we're hoping we can put a ring on it this year for Tim Brown. He's never won a championship, so that would be a whole lot of fun to be able to do that.
So on a day-to-day basis, you just want to paint the picture for what you do for people?
This is exactly what I do with the team on a daily basis. I just sit back, say nothing, and pray. I let the front office do the work, because sometimes it's okay to let the front office do their work and not interfere. So the minor amount of this that I'm a part of as an owner is not very big, so I just don't interfere. I don't get in the way, but I find a way to bring people like you and other media and other high-profile guests and celebrities to come in that may create a dynamic environment. We have a good environment, but my real saying is people don't care how much you know, they want to know how much you care. One of the ways you do that is by telling people you love them. And the best way you tell them you love them is to spend time with them. Well, that may sound silly in this environment, but if I bring somebody in that'll take pictures with our guests that's a VIP or a celebrity or a sports person, or bring you guys and expose you to it, that's the best way I can to love our fans, is to give them a dynamic, not a good, a dynamic experience. So they go home and go, wow, that was a lot of fun. Then they want to come back and they want to tell people about it.
You bet. And I'll end with this. What are the differences between arena football and the NFL as far as rules and the size of the field and, you know, the overall playing?
You know, to be honest with you, I'm still getting familiar with the rules, but it's a shorter field. Obviously, it's kind of a little cross. For me, it feels a little like rugby, feels a little like hockey, feels a little bit like football. But, you know, it's a much shorter field. Obviously, the boundaries, as you can see behind me, it's a very faster-paced game. It's a very physical, rough game. The kicking game is imperative. It's a smaller upright, you know, and so it's every play can be a touchdown. Every play can be a big one. It's you know, you got to score a 47-6, so there's a lot of offense. Usually, you know, Marshall, the Marshalls there from Mesquite, they've changed their name to Dallas Marshalls, but the Marshalls are in their second year, so they're still getting familiar with the league and still coming on. And so this is kind of a little bit of a beatdown for the home team right now. But generally you see that kind of scoring on both sides of the ball. As you can tell, even a small crowd gets loud. It's very fun, very active, very energetic environment.
We'll be here a lot of the year. You can bet on that. And we just want you to know how blessed we are, and we're very appreciative and very thankful for the opportunity you've given us.
You bet. Well, hey, thank you again for coming out. And, hey, everybody that's within driving distance, I come in from Tyler. It's 100 miles. I have a lot of people come from Tyler. So just a personal invite from the Texas Revolution and Time Out Entertainment. Hope that you'll take the time to log on to Texas Revolution on Facebook, like the page, log on to Time Out Entertainment. TLC Fundraising, Logo Wear and Printing. Go to those pages and like them, and that's where you can see pictures and videos of everything we're doing. And also you can get information and call the front office and get some tickets. And if you come out, hey, ask for TLC. I'd love to come shake your hand and thank you for coming. Maybe even give you a little private tour of the facility like we just did these guys. Take you back in the locker room, introduce you to some dancers, and hey, who knows, maybe a cowboy. And after the game, one thing I didn't say is I want to invite you guys out to the field after the game, shake hands and take pictures with the players and dancers. So hey, you guys come out and see us, okay? Thank you, Time Out Entertainment.